about to do something new. See, I have already begun. Do you not see it? And so it's one of those things where we're reminded that like we have to remember that like our focusing too much on what's happened or what's happening can stagnate us from moving forward. You know what I mean, with the Lord, and so we rob ourselves of being able to see how much He's trying to grow us and develop us and strengthen us and change our character and actually see, allow us to see character development happening in the process of, in the midst of all that. And so um, he says, he says, I'm about to do something new. And so we know that 2026 is now here a few weeks later from when I actually wrote this out. I just had a lot, going on. And for me, like, I couldn't see, like, the new, and I used a lot of things to distract me, in the process, I think, from actually allowing me to see the new or whatever. And so, but now that, I have stepped into part of the new, because one of the things that I had to actually do was, because I was laid off, I left Las Vegas and I moved to Florida. I could not find a job out there, but I've only been here not even 2 weeks. And within like 4 days, I had jobs, interviews, emails, all the things coming. Like it was so much. It was very overwhelming, And my daughter even said, "Dang, Mom, this is overwhelming. It's not even for me. It's for you." And so, but got to the point where like I had to cancel interviews that I had set up, and all the things, and I'm grateful that the interviews that I did have set up and lined up, people were like, were still nice about the way I handled with canceling. Like they wasn't, rude or disrespectful or any of those things or whatever. Like they understood the situation. They understood the transition that was going on as I explained the situation to them as to why I had to cancel everything. Right. And so, it's one of those things where like the new for me is a new state, a new job, a new environment, you know what I mean? And so, when he actually says, when he talks about the dry wastelands, that's essentially what it is. I make a path through the wilderness. The wilderness can be confusion because you don't know what's happening, you know what I mean, in that moment.